We ready?
Yep.
Yep. All right, you can take this off.
Yeah?
Yeah, we should be able to go.
You're good.
All right. Well, all that for a forest. Tap.
Yep.
Elves.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'll draw.
I would have had the same play just with wild growth.
I'll play Sulphur Springs, take a point, and cast the Goblin Lackey. Go ahead.
Quick question for this. Is this a best of 3 or best of 5?
5.
That's 5.
Okay. Woo.
All right. Swamp.
Yep.
Tap. Llanowar dead.
Sure.
And go ahead.
I'll take a point. I'll cast Mog Fanatic. I'll shoot the Llanowar Elves. Go ahead.
Okay. You just hit him. These, the elves.
Yep, and then I'm done.
All right. Wastes.
Yep.
Tap. Duress.
Yeah. I have a Duress, and then Goblin Pile Driver, or Goblin Matron, War Chief, Pile Driver, Siege Gang Commander.
Matron. War Chief. Matron, War Chief.
Pile Driver and Siege Gang Commander.
Pile Driver. Siege Gang Commander. So the only target's the other Duress.
Yep.
All right. Well, there we go. Wow. Siege Gang Commander is the one that comes in with tokens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead. You can pick it back up. I wrote it down.
All right.
I feel like it's humiliating to make people lose their cards now.
No, it's not that bad, but go ahead.
All right. Another wastes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tap. Dark Great.
Sure.
3, 4, 5. Spearmonger.
Yeah.
And I'll swing with the dead.
I go to 16.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Swing.
Sure. I go to 10.
10. And then I'll go green and another. No damage. And werebear.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I'll go to 9. I cast another Lackey. Go ahead.
How many in hand?
I have 6.
Okay. Swing.
For 8. No
Mhm.
box. I'll go to
So-
1.
All right. 1, and then green and another for Wall of Roots.
Yeah, you got it.
Game. All right. That was easy. Now I can side out all the shit that I know I don't need.
Oh, we don't
Well,
have
you
right
don't
yet.
side on it's game
Oh,
2
you're
and
right.
5,
You're right.
yeah.
You're right. Thank you for reminding me.
I
I
had to
gotta
go
see
for something for the kid. Michael, did you ever get a second land?
No.
No. That sucks.
Is that what it was? I thought you were just holding back because you didn't want to. You were hoping for an opening for the lackeys. You just didn't pull a land. Wow.
The first hand it was a 1-land lackey and like more expensive spells, and the second hand was a 1-land lackey, but I think it was close enough.
Yeah. I mean, you had all those other goblins.
Yeah.
So I mean, to me, like, lackey and maybe like 2 lands is like a definite keep, right?
Yeah. Well, the second one had Mock Fanatic, so I'm like, well, if you're just relying on Llanowar Elves to get in the way, then I can deal with that. But I think it's probably better than the average 5. So.
I want to ask you. There was a couple cards that like I mean, you had a pretty strong goblins list. There's a couple cards I thought were intriguing. I want to ask you about afterwards.
Sure. I'll be on the play.
Yeah. Two, 4, 6, 7. So you play standard. What else?
I play whatever the like. If there's a GP to play for, or like a cash run, I'll probably play more modern than anything else at this point. Pre-modern and modern is probably. But yeah, I'll play standard limited if there's a Grand Prix or a MCQ nearby or whatnot. I will. I'll keep.
I'm going to shuffle up. Two, 4, 6. I'll keep. All right, go ahead.
I'm just putting up some dice for a visual because I don't think we have anything on the stream for
Okay.
life.
I just got this pen.
Yeah, but I usually
guess-
keep it on paper, but
Yeah, I can stick something right here.
yeah.
How's that?
Okay, so I will start Sulphur Springs. I'll take a point, and I'll play Goblin Lackey.
19.
Go ahead.
All right.
Seems good.
Swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. I can see your cards.
Oh,
You get
okay.
them. Yeah.
Thanks. I'll take a point. I'll cast Duress.
In response, I will tap. Dark Writ.
Sure.
Expunge on the lackey.
Okay.
And then I got Wall of Roots, Elves, Worldly Tutor, Spirit Monger.
I will be taking the Worldly Tutor.
You want me to leave down or pick up?
No, it's fine. You can go.
All right. Go ahead.
Go.
How many in hand?
I have 6.
Okay, go ahead.
Go.
Keep your hand just slightly back further.
I'll go Cabal Therapy, naming. Any response to the casting?
That's fine.
Naming Siege Gang Commander.
Sure. Got 2. I have 2 matrons, a war chief, a ringleader, and a duress.
Matron, 2 matrons, 2 war chiefs.
No, 2 matrons,
just
1 war chief, 1 ringleader, a duress.
War chief, ringleader, duress. All right, cool. So I pull 2 commanders. Awesome.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I'll take a point. I'll cast a Skirt Prospector. Go ahead.
What was you drew for your turn?
Yep. Yeah, that's what I.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the one you can sack a goblin for mana?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
For red.
Go ahead.
You said go.
Yeah.
You have 4 cards in hand.
4. Yep.
Wasteland. I'll take a point. I'll sacrifice this. I'll cast Goblin War Chief.
That's the one where they have haste and they cost 1 less?
Yep.
Right? Okay.
I'll attack for 2.
All right. I'll go down to 18.
Go ahead.
All right. Tainted Wood.
Okay.
And I'll tap it for green.
Yep.
Wall of Roots.
Sure.
And I will put a counter on it.
Yep.
And drop elves.
Okay.
And go ahead.
And mountain. I will.
You have 5 in hand, right?
4.
4, okay. All right, yeah, mountain.
I'll cast Goblin Matron.
Okay. So that's where you get to search for a goblin, put it in your hand? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get Goblin Pile Driver.
You're at 17, right? Yeah.
I'm at 16.
16. Oh.
I'll go to 15 and cast this. Combat.
Okay. So you got a pile driver, a matron, which is a 2/2, right?
Matron's a 1/1. War Chief's a
Yeah.
2/2, and Pile Driver is normally a 1/2, but right now it's a 5/2.
No, it's a 5/2. Yeah. 2/2, 1/1, 5/2. So matron's a 1/1, you said.
Yep.
I'll block the matron with the elves.
Okay.
And I'll block the war chief with the wall of roots.
Okay.
And so I'll let 5 through.
Okay. So you go to 13.
13. Yep.
Go ahead.
All right. Hold on. Mm, yeah, I'm going to put another counter on it.
Okay.
And 2 more. And I'm going to cycle Cross and Tusker.
Sure.
So I get to search for basic land.
Yep.
I was new when I saw that on your list for I played a beast deck in Type 2 way back.
With Tusker?
Yeah.
You know, I thought it would be one of my. And I'll draw my card then.
Yeah.
And now I'll untap.
Yep.
I thought it would be like one of my big beaters, but frankly, I cycle it more often
More
than nothing.
not, yeah.
Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, play a land. And one, two, three, four, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Spiritmonger.
Yep.
And go ahead.
You have 2 in hand?
Yeah, right here.
And it green to regenerate or black to regenerate?
Black to regen, green to make it a color of my choice.
Color, okay.
So yeah, I mean, it's naked right now. If that's what you're asking.
Yeah. I'll play a swamp. I'll play Goblin Ringleader.
Remind me that one again.
So it's a 2/2 with haste. And when it comes to play, I reveal the top 4 cards.
Top 4 cards, and all of them go into play or in your hand.
Goblins go into my hand. Other cards go.
Yeah. Yeah, any order, right? Yep.
So trigger.
Go ahead.
Bloodstained Mire, Skirk Prospector.
Ooh.
Goblin Pile Driver, and a Mountain.
All right.
I have a Prospector and a Pile Driver. I'll take a point, so I'll go to 14. I'll cast Pile Driver.
Wait, Pile Driver is 2 to cast.
It costs 1 less.
Oh, because of the War Chief.
Yeah.
Damn it. So each of those Pile Drivers is going to be a 6/2?
If I attack, they'd be 7/2s.
7/2s, that's right, yeah.
Go ahead.
Sure. Okay. Elves?
Sure.
Dead?
Yep.
So 1/2, 1/2, 2/2, and the ringleader's a 2/2?
A 2/2, yeah.
So that's 4, 5, 6. Attack.
No blocks.
All right.
I go to 8.
Pass turn.
You have 1 card in hand.
Yes, sir.
I'll cast Skirk Prospector.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll sacrifice the ringleader for red, and I tap the wasteland.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play a Goblin Matron trigger.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just get a pile driver. I'll sack the matron to play a pile driver.
Wait. I thought you revealed the top 4.
No, this is the matron, the demonic tutor one.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Yeah, so I sack that for red.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
So you got 4 pile drivers out.
Yep.
All with haste.
Well, 3. I have 3.
3.
I'm gonna sack all these for 5 mana. I'm gonna take a point down to 7.
What the fuck?
Use 3 mana,
That's
so I'm
what I
not
said,
2. I'll play Patriarch Spitting.
I'll come back.
Yeah, I'm choosing Goblin, so you get to choose a creature type, and then that creature type comes back.
I will choose Beast.
Okay.
2 testers.
They all come back right now simultaneously.
Yep. So I have a lot of triggers.
Holy shit.
Okay, so I'm gonna get.
I mean, if I can last a couple turns, you're going to deck yourself after all these triggers.
I'm pretty sure you're dead.
All right. Well, let's see. I want to. I want to see this.
I'll do my things. Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna get 6 goblins.
This is why I played, because I enjoy watching.
Yeah. I'm gonna get 6 goblins from these 2 siege gang commanders.
Okay.
I'm gonna trigger the goblin ringleader.
Wait, how did the CJ commanders where I duress them? Yeah. Or I can ball
their
them. Yeah.
Right. So ringleader is gonna trigger.
Yeah.
I get top 4. So Mog Fanatic, War Chief, Mog Fanatic, and a Goblin Lackey.
Mm-hmm. And those go in your hand, yeah.
And then I have 2 Goblin Matron triggers. I'll get Goblin Sharpshooter and I'll get Gem Palm Incinerator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will use my 2 floating mana to cast. I guess we'll do Goblin War Chief.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 2 of those in play.
Mm-hmm.
I'll sacrifice a Goblin for red.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put a Sharpshooter into play.
Mm-hmm.
I will shoot the Llanowar Elves.
Yep, so he untaps.
Untaps. I'll shoot Llanowar Dead. I'll sacrifice this token for a mana. This untaps. I'll shoot the Llanowar Dead.
Oh, because it dies.
Yep. I'll shoot it. This untaps. I'll shoot the Wall of Roots. So then I will cast a Mog Fanatic. I will deal a damage to the Wall of Roots. This untaps, and then I'll shoot the Wall of Roots.
Yep.
This
and they all have haste.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. I didn't think about the sharpshooter. That's
Yeah.
a nice trick.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay. Do you want me to continue, or are you scooping?
No. I mean, you got me down to the Tusker, so.
Yep. Yeah.
I thought if I had some blockers, but.
Yeah.
All right. Patriarch Spitting is a nice. I have never seen that before like that.
It was one of the cards I played when it was like a standard deck. This was like my first standard deck was Goblin Bidding. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's great in pre-modern, but it's really fun when it goes off.
What's not great about it?
It's a lot of the decks aren't killing your creatures. You're either killing them or they're like don't care. They're just like ignoring your creatures a lot of the time.
Okay.
Trying to think what else back in the day ran Patriarch Spinning, because I have them, so it's like I know I played something with them. I didn't just have them for the hell of it. Trying to think what other creature decks there were in that era. So I look on the bright side. The third turn, he didn't have 3 power drivers like he had against me.
Yeah.
No.
No. These have both been pretty fair games so far, I think.
I can't remember if there were 7-2 or 9-2s. I was like,
We both.
There would have been it was like a lackey, a war chief, and 3 pile drivers, so they would have been
9-2s.
2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yep.
I was like, wow. Which is exactly like my memory of the deck back in the day. Was power drivers. Basically, was it the same era as Moment's Peace? Was that out at the same time?
Moment's Peace was the block before.
I remember that was a good card. Double Fog. Poke around, see what cards I need. I know I need Spear Monsters. I don't know how much they're going for at the moment.
Not very much, because they got reprinted.
They've been cheap for a while.
Yeah. I know, like, Buckjury Hordes are like a quarter. It's like,
If that.
Like,
What card's a quarter?
Balduvian Horde.
Oh,
original. Yeah. It's like, you probably... I'm blanking on the name of this card. Which I can. That didn't work. There we go. Usually with an oath to, like, I can't remember what it does. It does something, gives a token to the opponent.
Oh, the War Child?
No, whatever this white card is, there was an oath deck playing this round, and that's what he had in it. But I, of course, haven't looked it up because I've only got, what is that?
It gave the opponent a token?
Yeah, he gives the opponent a token.
Varchild's War Riders?
No, well, yeah, I love that card. That's how I used to do it.
I have a deck I've been trying to perfect for 15 years with that card. I actually played it in the first online open.
Yeah.
You know, back in the fall or whatever. It's like Varchild's War Riders, Ether Flash. You know that's 2 damage and Dingus Staff, and oh my god, what's the red one? The Repercussion.
I don't know.
It deals Repercussion says whenever a creature is dealt damage, it deals damage to the creature's controller.
Okay.
And then Pyroclasm and Tremor and Earthquake and all sorts of just stuff to do piddly damage here and there. Give the guy a bunch of tokens and then just basically use his tokens to kill him.
That's pretty cool.
It wins about a third of the time.
But when you do it in pretty spectacular fashion.
Yeah, when I do it, it's pretty freaking awesome.
One card I used to use with Oath back when I was a casual one would be I have Vorchov War Riders, and then I had a Sarah Avatar come out. But the card I can't remember is there's some card that I used to kill the Avatar and gain life equal to its power or toughness. It was like an STP that didn't cause it to exile, but I can't remember what the card was.
Avatar? What avatar?
Sarah Avatar, the one that's stars equal to your life total.
Oh, okay.
But I can't remember what I used to kill the thing. For it would be like a 20/20 kill it. Now I'm at 40. The next time I cycle, I hit a guy's blessing. The avatar goes back in the deck. Now I can get absurd life, but I can't remember what the stupid card was.
All right, I'll be on the play.
Sounds
I
good.
think it was white.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let the real games begin.
Yep.
And that's the best of 3.
I will keep.
I'll keep.
All right. Forest, tap, elves, go.
Hands back, Mike.
I'll Mog Fanatic the liner roll. Go ahead.
Tainted Wood, tap for colorless. Wall of Roots.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I'll play a Mountain. I'll play a Pile Driver. Go ahead.
All right. Swamp. And tap for black. Withered Wretch.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I'll play a City of Brass. I'll take a point for Goblin Matron. I'll go get.
Isn't your deck right there?
What?
Oh, you were looking at your card. Sorry.
Yeah, I was looking at my hand.
I thought my video froze.
I'll get a War Chief. Go ahead.
All right. I'll wait till you're done shuffling. It's fine.
I think we got 3 viewers.
All right. End of your turn. I'm going to pay 1. I'm going to remove from the game.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Forest. So you got a 1/2 pile driver and a 1/1 matron.
Yep.
All right. Another Wall of Roots.
Yeah.
And attack.
Sure. I'll go to 17.
Go ahead.
I'll take a point, cast a War Chief.
Haste and 1 less, right?
Yeah. Combat?
What'd you say?
Combat?
Okay.
I'll attack all my guys. Trigger.
So, wait, what's triggering?
The Pile Driver.
Oh, okay, so he's a 5?
5/2.
All right. And then there's a 1/1, 2 1/1s, right?
1/1 and a 2/2.
1/1, 2 2. Okay. So I'll block the pile driver.
Okay.
And I'll block the 2/2.
Yep.
And then I will put a counter on this, and the one that's blocking the pile driver.
Yep.
And get 2 more mana.
Okay.
And I'm going to cycle.
Sure.
That goes in my hand.
Mhm.
Draw a card. All right, move to damage. This one dies.
Yep, you take 1.
Yep. So I'm at 19.
Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
I know we're dead.
Sure.
And go ahead.
I'll pay 2 for a war chief, and
Mhm.
I'll take a point for a skirt prospector. Go ahead.
No attacks.
Correct.
Okay. End of your turn. Pile driver's 1 in a red, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pay 2. I will smother the pile driver.
Sure.
All right. Untap.
Yep.
Another withered wretch.
Okay.
So you get 2. Sorry, it's a little fuzzy.
Yeah, 2 war chiefs, a matron, and a skirt prospector.
So and the war chiefs are 2 2s.
Yes.
And 1 1 1 1. All right. I'll attack.
Sure. No bucks. I'll go 13.
Yep. Go ahead.
Cards in hand?
1.
1. I'll take a point. Okay, a siege gang commander.
Ugh.
I'll get 3 goblins.
Motherfuck.
Go ahead.
Okay. End of your turn. Get the pile driver out of your graveyard.
Yeah.
All right. And the siege gang's a 1 1 as well, right?
It's a 2/2.
2 2 is what I meant. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Go ahead.
I'll cast the Goblin Ringleader.
So reveal the top cards, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Pile Driver, Mountain, Siege Gang, Goblin Matron.
All right.
I will.
You can cast the Pile Driver, right?
Yeah. I would 11. You have 2 cards in hand?
Yep.
I gotta do a little bit of math.
Is that your daughter or something?
I don't hear him now, but I have 2 kids.
No.
Your tokens.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. They were playing outside before. I thought they were pretty much. Yeah. That's an older picture of my older daughter.
Okay.
I am going to. I'm going to cast Cabal Therapy.
All right.
I will name.
Well, can I can respond before you name,
you can
right?
respond. Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So let me think. Let me see here for a second. You got 2 War Chiefs that are 2/2s.
Yep.
The ringleader's what?
2/2.
Yeah. Can we just go down the line?
Yeah. So.
2/2s.
Ringleader 2/2s. Same with Siege Gang Commander, and then Matron, Search Prospector, and these 3 tokens are 1/1s.
Wait, the CJ Commander's a what?
2/2.
I'm going to hard cast Contagion.
Okay, what are your targets?
That's what I got to decide.
And they're -2,
-1.
So you get
yes,
2
sir.
of them? Okay.
Yep. Distribute it any way I want. I'm on any number.
Mm-hmm.
Pile Driver's a 1/2, right?
Yeah.
All right. You know, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. And you have 2 non-token 1/1s.
I have 3. Oh, 3. Two non-token. Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to do the math in my head. Yeah, I mean, admittedly, this is pretty complex, right?
Yeah. I
Oh,
agree.
yeah.
So the Skirk Prospector gives you that's the one you can sack for mana,
Sacrifice a
right?
goblin to add red to your mana pool. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm going to pick that one first. So he's going to die, right?
That's one target. Well, you choose the targets at the same time.
Yeah, you're right. And then we're still in pre-combat main, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then the CGN Commander is also a 1/1, right?
It's a 2/1 or 2/2. Sorry, 2/2.
2/2. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna pick off one of the tokens.
Okay, so these are your targets for contagion?
Yes, sir.
All right, I will sack these for red.
Yep.
So, does this resolve?
Yep, so it resolves now. So name your card.
I'll name Smother.
Dark Banishing.
Okay. And you have 2 mana available? Okay.
No, yes. Yeah, in theory I do. Yep.
So I'll go down to 1 red. I'll cast Skirk Prospector. I'll pay 1 for a Goblin Matron.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go get a Sharpshooter.
Mm-hmm.
I'll sacrifice a token for red. Cast the
with
Sharpshooter.
okay. Because you have 2 of the war chiefs.
Yeah, I have 2 war
chiefs.
chiefs.
Yeah.
It will deal 1 to a Withered Wretch.
Yep.
I'll sacrifice a token to add red.
Mm-hmm.
Untaps.
Mm-hmm.
I'll finish off the Withered Wretch. This untaps. I will.
What's in your graveyard?
A Skirk Prospector and a Cobalt Therapy.
Okay.
I will deal damage to a Withered Wretch. Sacrifice a Goblin Matron.
Uh-huh.
So now I have 2. This untaps.
Uh-huh.
I'll finish off the Withered Wretch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this untaps. I'll deal a damage. So that's a 0/5.
Yep.
I will. I'll deal damage to the Llanowar Dead. I will sacrifice a Goblin Matron. So now I have 3. This untaps.
Mm-hmm.
I'll deal damage to the Llanowar Dead.
Mm-hmm.
This untaps. I will. Let's see. I'll deal damage to the Wall of Roots.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cast a Goblin Lackey.
Mm-hmm.
I will.
I mean, this is infinite, right?
No, it's not infinite, but I'm pretty sure I have you. I'll sacrifice the Ringleader.
Yep.
Add 3. I'll deal a damage to the Wall of Roots. I'm going to play a second Siege Gang Commander.
Mm-hmm.
I get 3 tokens.
Mm-hmm.
I'll sacrifice a token to add red. This untaps.
Mm-hmm.
I'll deal damage to the Wall of Roots.
Mm-hmm.
I'll sacrifice a token to add 2.
Mm-hmm.
Untaps. I'll deal damage.
Mm-hmm.
This one will deal 2 to you. So
how will you deal 2? Oh, with the war
with the
chief?
Siege Gang Commander.
Siege Gang Commander. Yeah. So that's your 2 mana, right?
Yep.
So I'm at 17.
Yeah. This will untap because the token died. I'll deal damage to the Wall of Roots.
Okay.
And this will untap. I'm gonna sacrifice a Goblin or deal you damage. Down to 16.
You can deal with the Sharpshooter. You can deal me a damage.
Yeah, I can do it to players.
Okay.
Yep. And then I'll cast.
So 16.
Goblin Pile Driver, and I'm gonna attack.
So 1, 2, 3,
1, 2,
4,
3,
5,
4, 5,
6.
6, 7, 8, 9,
So
10,
yeah,
11, 12, 13, 14,
they're each 11
15,
twos. Yeah, so each of the pile drivers are 11, right?
There's only one
11.
pile driver, but it's
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 11 power, and then
Plus the 6. Yeah.
These are it's
These are 1 ones.
11. So it's 20. Yeah, just from the goblins.
You got it. Wow. It's funny because it's not like most goblin decks. You're just like swing, swing, swing. But
yeah,
you're like playing goblin chess here.
Yeah,
everyone else is playing goblin checkers.
A lot of the lists don't have goblin matron, and I think that. I mean that I guess it's just a different direction. I mean, if people want to be more aggressive, then they don't usually play the matron.
No, it's the prospector plus the sharpshooter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like. Yeah, you can play one sharpshooter in a deck with matrons, though. Like, if you only have one in an aggro deck, you're not going to draw it very often.
Yeah. Hold on a second. I want to do a little bit of sideboarding here.
I found the white card for the Oath deck.
Yeah.
It's from Tempest. Worthy Cause. It's a white. One white.
Yeah.
With buyback.
Yeah, the one with buyback.
Yeah. Sack a creature, gain life. It's like 3 mana, go from 20 to 40, 40 to 80. That wouldn't work in a tournament standpoint. That would just piss off people in a round table free for all. But definitely have to break War Riders.
All right. Well, let's see where we go with this. What would you have done with the contagion?
I mean, if you didn't kill one war chief, you were dead. Given my hand.
What did I hit?
You did 2 1-1s because I had other Skirk Prospector and I had another Siege Gang Commander.
The Skirk Prospector is what I thought of, and then I after I did it, I realized that you could just in response.
Yeah, I think it was fine. I just had another one in my hand.
Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so you're up 2-1, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
You there? Yep.
Yeah.
Phone. Yeah, we can hear you.
How soon?
Yeah, I think he's talking to someone else.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to keep.
I'll keep.
All right. Forest, tap, elves. Go ahead.
Yep.
So what would you need me to do?
Man, those elves look pretty crappy in comparison to your goblin lackeys.
I'll play a Skirk Prospector. How's that for a bad Llanowar elf?
What'd you say?
I said it's like a bad Llanowar elf.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a red Llanowar elf. Because red, there's always drawbacks.
Yeah.
Wall roots?
Sure.
Go ahead. What's the earliest you've gone off?
I killed Andrew on turn 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that's like the...
Have you played drivers? Each of them were 9/2s.
I went turn 1 lackey, turn 2 attack, put a war chief into play, and then play a pile driver. And then on turn 3, I played 2 more pile drivers and then attacked.
See, I feel like I played against Jared a bunch with his goblins deck, and lackey into siege gang commander is his thing. And
yeah, I mean, I've done that too. That's the other turn 3 kill. It's just lackey, sieging commander, and a pile driver. And if you have 2 mana with 1 activation of siege gang commander, that's 20 damage over 3 turns. I will play a Sulphurous Springs and a Goblin pile driver. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever I play against goblins, I just hope I have an opening hand of elephant grass.
Yeah.
And mana to keep it up.
I might regret this, but I'm going to do it. I'll attack.
So you have Contagion. Let's see here. You have how many cards in hand?
5.
5. I'll block with the pile driver.
Pile driver.
Yeah.
Smother the pile driver. Before damage.
Sure.
So no damage and pass turn.
Yeah. Play a wasteland. I'll take a point to cast Goblin War Chief.
Okay.
I'll attack with both.
So 2/2 and a 1/1.
Yep.
I'll block the 2/2.
Yep. You go to 19.
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right. Dark Rape.
Sure.
4, 5, 6. Yavimaya Worm.
It's a 6/4 trample.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Your turn.
Play another Wasteland. And I'll cast Goblin Matron.
Okay. Yep. You can tutor up another matron with the matron, right?
Yes. I'll get a Goblin Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter. What'd you get with the first one?
That's the first one I cast.
Okay. All right.
I'll take a point to cast Goblin Sharpshooter. I'm at 18.
Yep.
I'll deal damage to the elves. And
You got 3 1/1s and a 2/2, yeah?
yeah.
All right.
I will. I'll deal a damage to the worm.
Okay.
I'll sacrifice Goblin Matron for red. That's untapped. I'll cast Mog Fanatic. I'll deal a damage to the Yavimaya Worm. I'll sacrifice to deal damage. This untaps. So this puts it at 3. I'll shoot it for the 4th. And this untap.
Very nice.
I will. I'll attack with these 2.
So I'll take 3, unless I block. Well, so I've got a...
You got a 0/4.
And it's a 1/1 and a 2/2.
Yeah.
I'll block the 1/1.
Okay, so you take 2 down to 17.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Right. Play a swamp. And Gem Palm Incinerator, huh? Not Gem Palm, a Script Prospector, I mean, right?
Yeah.
Which one do I hate more? Prospector or the War Chief? Which one is your engine? I'll dark banish the war chief.
I'll respond. I'll deal damage to you.
All right.
You go to 16.
Yep.
I'll sacrifice it for red, I guess. This all intact.
Okay. And pass turn.
Right. I will. You know how many cards in hand?
2.
2. I'll cast Goblin Matron.
Okay.
I'll go get.
What did I say earlier? Gem Palm Incinerator? That's the one where you can cycle it and do damage, right?
Equal the number of goblins in play.
Yeah.
I'll put a ringleader in my hand. And
The ringleader is to reveal the top 4 cards.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get this.
Yeah, it's fine.
I just never played Goblins. I mean, I think it's a great deck. It's like the one deck I wish I had the cards for, but I never played it because I think it's a great deck.
Yeah.
But it's hard to keep track. They all look similar.
I'll attack with the Prospector.
So you can sack. So you can hit me for 1, sack, hit me for another one, that's 2, sack again, hit me again, that's 3. So you're going to kill it, and then you'll be left with just the Prospector. No, just the Sharpshooter. And it's a 1/1?
Yeah, it's a 1/1.
I'll take it.
So you go to 15.
Mm-hmm.
You can go ahead.
All right. Gem. No. Oh my god, I keep doing that. Skirt Prospector, Sharpshooter, Matron.
Matron. Yeah, that's what's in play.
Llanowar dead.
Okay.
And go ahead.
I'll deal damage to the Llanowar dead.
In response, So hold on. The prospector is a 1/1. All three are 1/1s, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
I would cast Consume Strength.
So
Target creature gets +2/+2, and another one gets -2/-2 until end of turn.
Okay, so what are your targets, I guess?
So I'm gonna +2/+2 my dead,
Okay.
and I'm going to -2/-2 your prospector.
Okay. I will respond.
All right. So the damage hasn't resolved because his tap is still in the stack, yeah?
Yep,
Okay.
yep. So your consume strength's on the stack, and below
Yep.
that is the damage trigger.
Yep.
I'm
excited.
I will. Gonna pay 2. I'm going to.
Hold on a second. Do I target it? I target it when it's cast, not when it resolves, right?
You target. Yeah, you have to choose the targets first.
Okay.
I'm going to cycle Gem Palm Incinerator, targeting the Llanowar dead. So I guess the trigger goes on the stack.
Yeah.
So
we'll leave it out. Leave it out so we remember.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's 3 right now.
Sharpshooter.
Yep.
And then above that is the Consume Strength.
Yep.
And then above that is the Gem Palm, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And the Gem Palm is for 3.
Yeah, it's 3 targeting the Llanowar dead.
Okay.
All right. So is this one okay?
Yeah, it's gonna resolve. Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna deal 3. I'm going to. This has an untapped trigger. I'm also going to draw a card from cycle.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I did this in response to that spell resolving.
Yeah. So let's work it out. So then this guy takes 3.
Yeah, and right? It dies. And so then Goblin Sharpshooter has an untapped trigger when the creature dies.
Hold on. It hits 3.
Yes, I'm doing this in response.
Okay. I get it. Yeah. Okay.
So
it's gonna die.
Dies before that spell resolves. And the Goblin Sharpshooter is going to untap for that. I'm going to draw my card from cycling.
Okay.
I'm going to deal a damage to Wall of Roots. So you still have a consume strength because it has another card. It's still targeting for prospect.
Okay.
The Llanowar dead is dead.
Yeah, I follow you. I'm with you.
Okay, so I'm going to deal a damage to the Wall of Roots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to sacrifice a Goblin Matron for a mana to untap this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to deal another damage to the Wall of Roots.
Mm-hmm.
So then it would die.
Mm-hmm.
Then this will untap.
Mm-hmm.
I will deal a damage to you.
Mm-hmm.
So you go to 14.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will sacrifice for Prospector to add another mana, and then this untaps.
Mm-hmm.
And so then your Consume Strength doesn't resolve because this is dead. But so I have 2 mana. I will cast. I'll use 2 and these 2. I'll cast a Goblin Ringleader.
Okay.
War Chief, Mountain, Ringleader, Wasteland. So War Chief and Ringleader go to my hand.
Yep.
And I'll attack for 2. So you go to 12.
Mm-hmm. This is never ending.
You can go.
All right. Okay. One sec. So you have the sharpshooter and the war chief.
A ringleader. Not a
Ringleader, sir. Ringleader. Yeah. I guess, go ahead.
I'll play a wasteland.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cast a ringleader.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger. Skirk Prospector, Bloodstained Mire, Cabal Therapy, and a Pile Driver.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a Prospector and a Pile Driver in my hand. Let's see here.
So what happened that first game? You just didn't draw second mana?
Yeah.
And I got lucky?
I was just stuck on one mana.
Yeah.
It
seems so far away now.
I'm going to cast. I'm going to take a point. Go to 17. I'll cast a Skirk Prospector. I'm going to attack with the 2 ringleaders.
So in response,
okay.
Only got a sharpshooter. The ringleaders are 1/1s.
They're 2/2s.
Yeah.
Did you want to respond to the Skirk Prospector?
No. I'll smother one of the 2.
These cost 4.
Oh. Then I will smother the sharpshooter.
I'll deal you a damage.
Yep. So I'm gonna take 5. I'm down to
11. Let me take 4. Down to 7. Go ahead.
Put another land where dead.
Okay.
And go ahead.
You have nothing in your hand?
Correct.
Okay. Play a Sulphurous Springs. I'm going to take a point. Go to 16. I'll cast a War Chief.
So you get haste and then the Pile Driver?
Yeah, I'm going to... I guess I'll get cute with stuff. I'm going to take another point. 15. I'm going to sacrifice a ringleader. Play a Siege Gang Commander.
Yep.
I'm going to get 3 tokens. I'm going to sacrifice a token for red mana. Play a Pile Driver.
And you're sacrificing your own daughter.
Yes. And I'll sacrifice the other 2 for 2 more mana, and then I'll sacrifice
just for mana.
This will deal 2 damage to the land where we're dead.
All right.
And then I'll attack with everything.
So that's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Very good. You got me. Oh my god. That was like exhausting. So what do you lose to?
The fast combo decks, I guess. Like that's
like tricks?
Yeah, you can lose the tricks. I lost to like a Rector Bargain where I had a turn 1 Lackey and he put a Academy Rector into play. It's a 1/2. I can't.
You had a turn 1 Lackey. He put an Academy Rector, which is a 1/2. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can't attack. So I might have played like another Goblin or something and then said go. and then he sacrificed the Rector and got Bargain, and then comboed off then.
Yeah.
All right. What was his finisher? Illusions.
Yeah, Illusions Donate.
Yeah, I fucking hate that.
Yeah,
I hated it back then.
Yep.
It's kind of cute, but yeah, I think the Illusions Donate's fine. I think the Bargain's a little bit oppressive. It's really hard to combat a Bargain because as soon as it resolves, like, unless your life is like really being attacked, you're just down because they're gonna draw like 8 cards out of it. So,
I mentioned before how I like to play Dead Guy L, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I went last time I played against one of those Rector Bargain decks. I actually I found the one way to stop it. I need to have 2 lands, or white land, Swamp of Plains, Dark Writ, and Presence of the Master.
Oh, whenever they play. Well, that's whenever they play an enchantment, right?
Whenever they cast.
So they can still get it into play with Academy Rector.
You know what? Neither of us realized that at the time.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess I can't. That's a good point.
What you can do with Rector, though, like if you have a Withered Wretch and a mana up, the trigger goes on the stack.
Yeah.
And you can pay 1 to exile it, and then you're no longer able to use the ability because it's exiled.
Yeah. Oh, when the trigger saying when it goes to the graveyard, or the trigger meaning they elect to do it.
You may exile this. If you do, search your library for an enchantment card and put it into play.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you respond to that trigger by exiling it, they're not able to choose yes.
Okay, gotcha. I didn't realize that. That's interesting. So you played a rock deck not too long ago, right?
Yeah, it wasn't the last one, but the one before that. Yeah.
Pretty different rock deck, though.
Yeah, it's much less creatures. I just had Llanowar Elves, I had Wall of Roots, I had Yavimaya Elder, and then I had Ravenous Baloth, and then I had Living Witch.
So what was your like win con? Like what was your
grind them out, Living Wish for Genesis, and then eventually just value them out.
Okay.
How it went. Well, a lot of times the decks that I played against were really bad against Pernicious Deed. Like they play like 5 to 6 permanents on the board, and I'd be able to kill them all with 1 Pernicious Deed. And so it doesn't take too much to clean up after that. After you've like 5 for 1 them. So
that's the one card I don't have that I need.
Except for Enchantress, I dumped out more spells pretty quick.
Yeah.
But then you just get your next Pernicious Deed.
Yeah.
Yeah, my hope is pretty much that you don't draw the Pernicious Deed.
What did you side in against me?
I took out games 2 and 3. I took out 3 duress and brought.
Oh, I was so worried about your duresses. That's funny.
I thought of. I mean, like I looked at your. You had like 20 instances. So I guess the first time I brought in. Oh, maybe I.
Which Goblin? Isn't there a sharpshooter? Yeah.
I know I had 2 Cabal therapies in. Maybe there was a 4th. I know I brought these in. Maybe I only brought in 1 bidding.
You brought in what? Or the Cabal therapies. Yeah. Those are on your side, right?
Yeah. So I swapped duress for Cabal therapy.
Okay.
And then I know the last game I took out a mountain and brought that in because I was on the draw and the games go long enough that in theory should draw lands.
Wait! You took out what?
A mountain.
For what?
A Patriarch's bidding.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Huh. I sided out. I had 2 hurricanes and naturalizes. I sided out.
Yeah.
Because those were useless.
That was the thing is like I had. I mean, not that I expected you to have them in, but okay. So the first game, it might have been like something like this. I don't think I brought in the bidding. I brought in Cabal therapies, and I think I had 1 Dromda's Crusade in.
Oh, really?
At one point, I did. It was kind of like I wanted to diversify and like.
Yeah.
I mean,
so what would you have? How would the Dromda's have helped you?
It makes my guys +1/+1. It makes a lot of your creatures are. I mean, I guess you still have, like big creatures, but I trade easier with them, and like it makes confusion a little worse. But it was more of just like. I mean, I don't think it's great, but I think it's better than duress. But
well, it doesn't protect you against. Well, actually, it would have protected you against like the Dark Banishing.
Yes, it does make them black. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you usually would bring it in if you're expecting engineered play, but I mean,
Yeah.
because I know your list.
Yeah.
So
So the card I wanted to ask you about, Pyrostatic Pillar. That seems like it hurts you more than anyone else.
it's just against like combo decks that like if I can put something on the board, and then it's just harder for the combo decks to apply. Like they can't really go off because they have to cast a bunch of Dark Rituals and Lotus Petals and Lion's Eye Diamond. So it's you just get ahead on board and then you play it. So it's pretty narrow, and it's probably worse than a lot of cards. But I had them lying around. I'm like, all right, I'll try this.
That makes sense, because that's what I was trying to figure out. Like I saw that in your sideboard, and I'm like, well, that would hurt him more than anyone else.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I couldn't figure out.
Yeah.
So, awesome. Well, this was to be honest, I love watching like when other decks go off too. So that was pretty cool to see that game when you just.
Yeah, I like the rock decks. I play them a lot. I play them a lot against Andrew because they're the games are always interactive. Like you're not gonna kill them right away, and you also are unlikely to die right away.
Yeah,
like, I mean that can happen with the Goblins deck. Is like you can just get comboed out or shut out by Enchantress or whatnot. Mm-hmm. But it's like the rock deck is you always have a bunch of interaction and decisions, and the games usually go along, and you get to play like good Magic. So I do like that for that reason.
Yeah.
If you ever want to make Jared mad, play Forest and say Elephant Grass without showing him the card, he'll be like, ah!
Really?
He hates that card.
Elephant Grass?
Yeah, because against his Goblins, I drop that, and if I've got mana, by the time I run out of mana for it, I can just go off and start playing all kinds of stuff, and you can't get through it.
Huh.
We do like to debate the fact of why can't flying creatures get over Elephant Grass when you can clearly see an elephant higher than the grass.
Well,
like why would grass affect anything in the air?
You know, they're just drawn to it. They can't help it.
Yeah. It's like
that's
golf
funny.
in my golf shot and trees. The ball's always drawn right to those trees.
That happens. All right, well, this is getting close to my bedtime, so thank you for the games.
Yeah, good games.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Guys.
All right.
All right, take care, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.